This is a scary story that happened during the 4th of July, and it would repeatedly happen around this time for these people.
How convenient.
I know, very convenient. It happened in like the mid 90s. I want to say 1996. And on that same night, they were crowning Miss Croker. This is Helen, and Helen was being crowned Miss Croker. Good
Definitely
for her.
a 90s look.
Well, yeah, and she's a pretty blonde. So anyway, but she was there with her friends. Decided that they wanted to go to a secluded area, which involves a windy road to do what? Underage drinking. While they were there, they were obviously drinking, but they were telling ghost stories. And so after that, Jay is the one driving at this point, which is Julie's boyfriend. This is Barry. He starts to get all obnoxious. He's like obviously like sticking his body out of the window.
Recipe for disaster.
Right, because then he drops the bottle and it falls on Ray's lap and they ended up swerving and they hit somebody. But
of course.
Yeah, and this is where things take a horrible, drastic turn because instead of going to the police, they ended up dumping the body into the ocean.
Oh.
So this is fake blood, by the way, but Julie was so distraught that she remembered all the details of the night, including the victim's name and the victim's tattoo, which apparently this tattoo has the name Susie on it, which is going to be very important. So then a year later passes and Julie gets this letter and it says that they know, whoever was there that night knows what these group of teenagers did that night. So Julie, in a panic, tells Helen that she got this mysterious note, and Barry realizes that there was someone on that night. And as you can see here, there's one vehicle and another vehicle behind them, and the guy who was driving that vehicle, his name is Max, and he was checking in on them, but apparently he didn't see anything. He mostly just spoke to Julie while the other teenagers were covering up what they were doing. So in a fit, Barry goes to Max, confronts him about, hey, like, why are you threatening us? Blah, blah, blah. But Max has no idea what the heck Barry's talking about. And shortly after Max is confronted, he ends up getting unalived in this area full of like ice and fish because I think he was like a fisherman or something. Well, Barry ends up going to the gym to like blow off some steam, but apparently he gets this cryptic message while he's at the gym. He finds this Polaroid outside of his locker, and behind it says, I know.
Someone is clearly stalking him.
Right. While Barry was attacked, Julie takes matters into her own hands because she goes into full detective mode and she finds out that David Egan, whose fiance is Susie Willis, had passed in a car accident and then drowned to the ocean or something like that. Well, then after this, Julie and Helen do the unthinkable. They ended up visiting David's sister, Missy. Now, Julie would visit Missy more than once, and on the second time, she would find out that David never had a tattoo. So that tattoo that I showed you